There was one rule everyone in the Atlantic knew was unbreakable. You do not stop a wolfpack with a single small ship. For years, German U-boat commanders believed this as fact. Steel facts. Mathematical facts. The corvette was slow, lightly armed, thin-skinned, built to escort, not to hunt. Alone it was prey. The Kriegsmarine taught its submariners that convoys fell because escorts ran out of luck, out of fuel, or out of courage. And when the escorts were only corvettes, short, wet, rolling flower-class ships, the result was inevitable. Torpedoes in the dark. Explosions at dawn. Another convoy shattered before it reached Britain. This belief hardened into doctrine. A rule backed by statistics, tonnage sunk, and the cold confidence of men who had watched freighters burn while escorts flailed helplessly above them. But in 1942, in the gray violence of the North Atlantic, one British corvette shattered that rule. And Germany did not see it coming. You are Lieutenant Commander Edmund Stanley of the Royal Navy Reserve. You are not a career admiral. You are not famous. You are 30-something, promoted fast because the war eats officers alive. Your command is HMS Aubrietia, a flower-class corvette barely 205 feet long, displacing just over 900 tons. She smells of oil, wet steel, and unwashed wool. She pitches violently in heavy seas. Her top speed struggles past 16 knots on a good day. Your main weapon is not a gun. It is a pattern of depth charges dropped over the stern, weapons you cannot aim, only estimate. But you know something the enemy underestimates. You know your ship. You know your crew. About 85 men, many barely trained, most exhausted, all aware that if they fail, Britain starves. It is 1942. Britain lives or dies by convoys. Food, fuel, ammunition, aircraft parts. Without them, factories stop. Cities go dark. The war ends not with surrender, but with hunger. The Germans know this too. That is why U-boats prowl the Atlantic in coordinated packs, surfacing at night, attacking from all directions, counting on fear and confusion to break the escorts. Your convoy carries exactly what Britain cannot lose. And intelligence reports warn of submarines ahead. You are outnumbered, you are outgunned, and you are about to be tested. Night falls hard and fast. The sea is restless. Wind screams across the deck. Waves crash over the bow, freezing men to the bone. Visibility collapses to darkness and spray. Then it happens. Astic contact. A sharp ping echoes through the ship. The sound that tightens every stomach. A submerged contact, bearing green 035. Range, 1,800 yards. You order the course change immediately. The helm spins. Aubrietia heels into the turn, engine straining. This is where most escorts hesitate. Lose contact and the submarine escapes. Close too aggressively and you risk torpedoes. You do not hesitate. Range, 1,500 yards. 1,200 yards. You order speed increased. The corvette shudders, plates rattling as the screws bite into the sea. Below the surface, the U-boat commander hears your pings growing faster. Louder. More confident. This is not a panicked escort. This one is hunting. Range, 900 yards. You give the order. Depth charges stand by. The crew moves with brutal efficiency. Sweat and seawater mix as heavy cylinders are rolled into position. Each one carries enough explosive to crush steel like paper. 600 yards. You pass directly over the contact. Fire. The first pattern drops. Then another. Then another. The sea erupts. A concussive hammer slams into Aubrietia. Men are thrown against bulkheads. Lights flicker. The deck bucks underfoot. You hold the course. The explosions cascade underwater, pressure waves collapsing inward. Inside the U-boat, lights shatter. Gauges spin. Rivets scream. Men are thrown off ladders. The hull groans like a living thing. Silence. Then, another contact. A second U-boat. This one closer. So this is it. The trap. Two submarines, coordinating, counting on you to exhaust your charges, to break off, to protect the convoy instead of pressing the attack. You make a decision that should not work. You turn toward the second contact and attack immediately. Again. Ping. 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 Range, 1,300 yards. The convoy scatters behind you, dark silhouettes praying you succeed. Depth charges drop again. Water columns rise like black towers. The shockwaves tear through the sea. For a moment, everything goes wrong. Your Aztec contact disappears. No sound. No confirmation. No debris. Failure hangs in the air. Did they slip away? Did they line up a shot? Then oil. A wide, spreading slick bubbles to the surface. Wood fragments. Evidence. The U-boat is crippled. And the others hear it. German commanders listening on hydrophones hear the unmistakable violence of sustained, accurate depth charge patterns. Not random. Not desperate. Relentless. They pull back. The wolfpack breaks contact. The convoy sails on. What the Germans did not know was how much this mattered. HMS Aubrietia did not just save one convoy. She demonstrated something the Kriegsmarine had dismissed. A single aggressive escort could dominate an engagement through pressure, timing, and refusal to disengage. German after-action reports noted the encounter with unease. U-boats forced deep. Attacks aborted. Escorts showing unexpected persistence. This changed behavior. Wolfpacks became more cautious. Submarines stayed deeper. Attacks grew less coordinated. And every delay meant convoys survived. Supplies reached Britain. Factories kept running. Airfields stayed fueled. The Atlantic began, slowly, to tilt. The impact would not be fully understood until later, when improved escort tactics, radar, and air cover turned the Battle of the Atlantic decisively. But moments like this were the foundation. Small ships, ordinary men, refusing to accept the rules. Lieutenant Commander Edmund Stanley survived the war. So did most of his crew. They were not paraded as heroes. There were no victory speeches. Just more convoys, more storms, more nights listening for pings in the dark. HMS Aubrietia continued escort duty, one of dozens of corvettes that quietly saved a nation. Many of the men aboard her were in their early 20s, some younger. Fishermen, clerks, students. They stood watch knowing that if they failed, the ocean would erase them without witness. To this day, few remember their names. But the supplies they protected fed cities. The fuel they guarded powered bombers. The war they helped win reshaped the world you live in now. If this story moved you, please hit that like button. Every click tells the algorithm this piece of history is worth remembering. We're dedicated to rescuing these forgotten stories from the archives. If you want to join us on this mission, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment with your city or state, and tell us if someone in your family served. Thank you for ensuring that Lieutenant Commander Edmund Stanley and the men of HMS Aubrietia do not disappear into silence. They deserve to be remembered,